What's up, boys? Welcome back to another episode of the SkuffedCast, the podcast where the description of it is literally in its name. Today, like we just said, Kyle is not here. He's on a camping trip, so
he's filtering the great outdoors.
Yeah,
this week, ladies
yeah,
and gentlemen.
he's yeah. I can't say that, but you know what I mean.
He skipped the whole
he's
podcast.
piping on the low.
Hey!
Hey, that's my boy right there. That's my quarterback.
I mean, at least he had a good excuse to be sitting out at this one, so we forgive him.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, I can't be mad, to be honest. I mean he's doing his
like
thing.
it is his cousin, but like he's still getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, talking about cussing and fucking, there's this thing that my friend showed me, type shit. It's called like the 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 family, something like that. And they're all related. Like everybody in the family is related and shit.
Well, that's what a family is, Sui.
No, but like they fuck each other. So like yeah, they're cool.
Hey, that guy.
Yeah,
we're
it's
hopping
like-
into the good topics.
we're
right on
yeah.
right in. We're not
Exactly.
wasting any time.
It's like somebody, like a guy has like 100 and something sons, but like with like 4 different wives,
What?
and those 4 different wives are like his cousins.
Where did you see this?
Wait, hold up.
YouTube.
So the wives are his cousins,
Yeah, basically, and
and they
he
have
has
100 kids.
more probably.
100 sons.
Okay, hold up.
And,
I
no,
feel like
sisters. Yeah.
all right.
It's a cult.
unpopular opinion. If you have 100 kids, like
You are a machine.
you're a machine, not to mention, bro. But I feel like okay, by the 90th kid with the 4th wife, I feel like you're technically your niece, but like if you had a great granddaughter from your 75th brother's fucking 8th kid, like at a certain point, I feel like that's not really incest anymore. When there's that many people.
I think that there's a lot of
So-
different gene combinations that could go into one
Yeah,
person.
True.
That's
I feel
that's
like
fair,
it would
bro. I just
still
feel
be.
like
Yeah.
with 8. No, what I'm saying is like not right now, but like okay, if you think about it, dating your like niece not your niece, your like great niece, right? So like your great
why would you date-
grandkid, but
Why would you date
not
your great niece?
bro? I don't know, but I'm just saying like from a genetic standpoint, if your
Your
dad,
niece, right?
your great grandfather is in common, I feel like that's not that bad.
I feel like after a certain point, yeah. I don't think you should be doing that anyway.
I mean,
No, you shouldn't. But this is a hypothetical.
the thing is,
Right.
the marriages, it's like arranged marriages. So like you can be marrying your
Oh, yeah,
uncle.
that's
That's
screwed.
like
Yeah, that's
34,
not good.
and you're like 18.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
probably
good.
got. I bet like 30 out of those 100 sons are pretty weird looking.
They
Yeah,
all look the same.
for sure.
Everybody looks exactly the same. It's so creepy.
What, dude?
Yeah,
I think that after like. There's gotta be like a couple sons that just run off sometime and never get found because they just don't even realize they left.
Like, yeah, no, that's the problem with having so many kids at a certain point. Like, do you even know?
You don't
which
even
ones are
care
missing?
about like half of your kids.
Dude,
Yeah,
after,
That sounds
after
bad,
naming
but
the
like,
3rd kid
how
Michael,
am I supposed to
you know,
like equally love every single 100 of my kids?
You don't.
Like that just seems like a chore.
can't. Like, how do you pick names? How do you like know who's who?
Yeah, what the? I mean, if they all look really similar too, like that's got to be a pain.
100 sons. 100 sons.
Mm-hmm.
How? Yeah, there's not 100 guy names, bro.
At one point,
All right,
you
let's
just
They
gotta
must
make
have
up
multiple
Dom?
houses. They can't all live in one house.
Dude, like
They live in
I'm
a
trying to
camp.
think of 100
gotta own
names
the
off
whole
top of the
block.
dome. 100 names. Okay, we have. So I'm gonna name 100 names. Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
Dom,
Just want to take the whole
Henry,
podcast.
Emmanuel, Benji, Kyle, Oliver, Jeremy.
You're just naming everyone in the
Jeremiah,
Scuffed group chat.
shit. Honestly,
No, but what I'm saying is that like it sounds really easy to get 100 guy names, but I feel like you'd get to like 75 and be like,
You'd
what
have some,
the
you'd
fuck?
have
Dude,
some
no.
weird name like
the
Jaquarius.
thing is,
I'm gonna look up the top 100 most popular guy names.
the thing
I
is,
bet the
they're
top's
like
gonna be,
mostly girls.
Oh, so wait, they have more
Wait,
than
so they're
100 daughters?
Dude, they have
They
like
have 100
they're like
sons.
combined, but like mostly daughters and stuff. Like mostly
Oh,
women, because
so
they
it's
get
100
married.
kids in total.
Yeah, okay, listen. Once you get to like 100, you start to get names like Leonardo. Like, all right, come on, dude. You're
That's
just
my second name,
Santiago. You
That's
know?
my second name.
Maverick. Well, Leo as a second name, yeah, but like you don't want to be walking around gym class as Leonardo.
You're right.
Yeah. I mean, they
can
could call
just-
you Leo, which isn't that bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
Leonardo. I mean, there's some weird names that you can't come up with good nicknames for, like
Okay, but you said that there's like 500 girls.
No. Did he
No,
say
no,
that?
no.
I don't think he said
It's just
that.
combined. It's like combined, but like mostly just girls and stuff.
So it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
100 kids
crazy.
in total, but mostly girls.
No. It's not 100. It's like 200. It's a fuck ton.
Oh,
But
so
like-
100
What the-
sons and 100 daughters.
That's not a family at that point, bro. That is a puppy breeding
I s-
operation.
Dude, I don't even think someone can like reproduce that much.
No, as a guy, you definitely could.
Dude,
You
no.
could definitely get someone pregnant 100 times, Dom.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
like,
like, dude,
think
she
about
must
it.
be
Not
like
the same woman. No, but he has multiple wives.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
Sui was saying.
He has like one of them has 14 wives.
Yeah. So like 14 women, Dom?
Yeah.
Come on. If you're rotating through them, like
I guess if you like put them on like like one of those
Dude,
spinners,
a schedule.
and just like,
The thing
Yeah.
is,
all right, which one for tonight, baby?
Yeah.
the whole thing is a cult, right? But like the cult leader, he has like 80 wives,
Dude, that
That's
just
a
sounds like
lot
the
of
Mormon
wives.
church.
and he's in jail. He
No.
went to jail for pedophilia and other
Oh,
shit.
it's FLDS. FLDS, yeah? Is it the same thing?
No.
They're in Utah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
I
those
know
Utah
exactly.
people, bro. I swear.
No, bro. Okay, Mormons and FLDS are different. So like FLDS are like people that haven't updated their religion since like 1654. Like they're just like, nah, that was the right way to do it. Like it's not all Mormons, but like this is like the weird Mormons.
They all dress like back in the day, like old ass like woman
Yeah.
clothes and shit, like
Yeah.
one color and stuff. It's really creepy.
That is crazy.
They
I
probably
would
don't
never
even wear
want more
Gucci,
than
bro.
one. Dealing with one woman is annoying enough. I would not want to deal with like 80 wives. Like, listen, okay, women aren't annoying. Let me clarify. Women are not annoying. That's not what I was saying at all. I feel like
And
that can get taken out of
so-
context really badly. But I'm saying like having a girlfriend is one of the most stressful, like hard things to do. I could not imagine having 80 of them. Like,
It's more than 80, isn't it? It's not even
No.
girlfriends, bro. This is these wives.
Yeah, we're talking wives like fucking put a ring on it type shit.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could even do half of that.
And if they try to run away, they send them to like some weird place and just lock them in there and nobody knows where they are.
Dude, you need to tell me what the name of this thing again. I don't know. I need to look this up and like look at it later.
It's called like polygamy family, something like that.
Polygamy, and it's in
Polygamy.
Utah?
Polygamy.
Polygamy.
That's what it's called.
Yo, it's on Hulu, right?
Is
It's
it
a show?
It's a documentary on YouTube. Yo, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I watched it on Hulu.
Imagine your family is so messed up that you have a documentary made on you.
Dude, they have plenty of documentaries made about them.
We're gonna get sued.
They're like, wow, your family is really weird. Can we make a documentary on you guys? They're like, sure.
That's an African village, Sui. We were talking about how they were in Utah.
Yeah, I know. I
agreed.
spelled
What
it
the-
wrong, and that popped up. And it was,
Oh,
You spelled
no.
Africa wrong, and you ended up with Utah?
no, I
no,
polygamy.
polygamy wrong.
Polygamy.
Oh.
Polygamy. I don't fucking know how to say it, but that
Bro, he said polygamy. that
That's
sounds like
that,
a Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, that sounds like origami, bro.
when my girlfriend told me about it, I thought she was saying like origami.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
It's really weird. It's like when you like, there's like these three sisters, and like they ran away from it, and they're helping people escape from like the polygamy family and stuff.
That's crazy.
And like if you run away and they catch you, they like kidnap you and put you back
So
in.
it's literally like slaves.
Yeah, but like the thing is, if you get caught, like it's abusive basically. But if you get caught
Dude,
by the
this-
police or something, the police put you back with the family because you're not like
The
you're not
police?
overage. Yeah, like sometimes the police catches you.
Oh my god, so the police are just on these people's side?
I mean, they have to put you back because the laws in Utah says like, if you run away or something and you're underage, they put you back with the family, like no matter the situation that you're in.
So like you can't even go to a foster parent or anything? Really?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't
They
think
just
so.
said, you know what? I don't feel like doing foster in Utah.
That's crazy.
They usually just like leave to other
That's
states.
wild, Dom.
No. Shut up, bro. That thing's at like 20K views. Listen, okay. Dom and I were making a story for TikTok today, right? But you can't record audio like at the same time. So I was like, yo, tell the story. Like, we'll record our audio separately. So he told his story, and then he had to like trim it down to like a minute to fit on TikTok, right? And so it was like 39 seconds, so we had some time, and so I was trying to plug our channels. But I didn't know what to say after Dom's story, so I was like, that's wild, dog. Like, it sounded so crazy. Like, It was genuine though. Like you heard me record it, Dom. Like it wasn't like I was like, "That's wild."
Wow.
Like I legitimately just was like, "That's wild, bro." And it just sounded weird. And now I'm getting clowned on. I'm being bullied for trying to help my friend Dom out, and I don't like it.
I want to play it on. I want to play it on the podcast.
How many followers did you get from that though?
Like so far, like 150.
On TikTok, that's pretty good. Shit.
Yeah, and I only have a couple TikToks. All right, let me play it. Here. It's so funny. You're gonna hear it, Suey.
Oh, I hate you guys.
No. You were joking about it too. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
It's at 10.2K.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Yo, Dom, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened at your school? Well, there was like one time where my teacher was reading out test grades, and one kid asked for his to be read out, and the teacher read his out, and it was really low. He was like the only kid in the class that got a bad grade, and he got super mad. I'm not even joking when I say this kid threw the desk at the teacher, or should I say attempted to throw the desk, because in reality, it basically went nowhere. The school security had to come in and like restrain him because he was screaming and crying. He knew he was gonna get a butt whooping when he got home. He ended up getting expelled and nobody's seen him since. He's just disappeared off of all social media. Yo, that's wild, dog.
Yo, that's wild, dog.
Bro, listen. Changing the subject, I'm probably gonna have 100K on TikTok soon.
Hey, congrats.
Dom, you know, I was at
I
like
checked
what,
earlier, you were at, like,
63K
60
this morning.
I don't know. Last time I checked was at 69K. Now you're at 71.
Yeah, like I'm low key kind of popping off on TikTok. That's kind of crazy.
Dude,
Yeah, bro.
TikTok's
I'm
really
popping off too. I went
easy.
from like how many followers? I was at like 300 earlier today, and then you made the
Yeah.
TikTok and you put me in the description of it, the tag or whatever.
Yeah.
And now I'm at 563.
Hey.
See, but that I have a feeling that TikTok's gonna pop because my story time didn't do very well when I first posted it, and then I woke up the next morning and it had like 100K.
I mean, it has 20K plays. I don't know if that's like normal for you or not.
Yeah, that's pretty average. So I think we just gotta give it some time, bro. That's just how it be.
Dude, I'm telling you, those TikTok, like posting your videos on TikTok is the new wave.
It's the wave, bro.
It's like a whole new world of like viewers who have no idea like about any sort of genre on YouTube.
Yeah, no, and I just think the thing about TikTok that is hard though is like, I think people who are on TikTok and have started on TikTok and make content for TikTok, like, they are so fucked when it comes to changing into YouTubers because imagine having to go from like 15 seconds of content to like 10 minutes.
But if you're already
Like,
a
that's
YouTuber,
hard.
it's like
Exactly, bro. But realistically, all TikTok is a trailer for your video.
Yeah,
like it's
true.
the same concept. So I think it's a lot easier for YouTubers to become TikTokers than it is for TikTokers to become YouTubers.
I don't think I've seen a TikToker become a YouTuber yet.
Danielle Cohn.
Man, she's been a
she's-
YouTuber before.
Well, yeah, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I guess they
She's
always
made
try
That
Kinda
was more
musically.
musically.
they always try to go the
Yeah.
musician route. They never really go for YouTuber right away.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm trying to think. David Dobrik. No, that was Vine. Fuck. Same thing.
Vine doesn't.
Man,
Yeah, but I
is
feel like
hard
Vine
to
was
like
different
Vine
because
is
Vine didn't have
similar.
anything to do with like lip syncing or any of that cringe stuff. It was all just comedy.
Yeah.
So the funny people.
Yeah, but I
people
no,
start
I feel
with-
like TikTok comedians could probably have a pretty easy transfer though.
Well, but
Yeah.
okay. This too. Vine got shut down, right?
Yeah, so they had to.
They
leave.
had to leave. Musically and
Yeah.
TikTok is just like kind of if you want to.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
mean,
Like
from-
if you're just like, man, I'm not making enough money from this TikTok thing. I'm just gonna move to YouTube.
If you go,
Yeah, there's just something where we can't monetize TikTok,
Right.
which I know everybody wants.
$150 and
Oh,
100K.
they're just so money hungry. But like, real talk, if you want people to take your social media platform seriously, there has to be a reason for people to put in the effort.
Yeah.
You're like, why is everyone's Twitter a shit show? Because there's Twitter. I can tweet, pussy, and it doesn't matter. Like, there's no incentive for me to like craft a funny tweet.
Well, there are
you know?
people who get like Ninja. Sometimes I play his like clips on Twitter, and I have an ad before him. I don't know if he gets money
Yeah,
from
but like
that.
that's like the top 1% of the 1%.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like if TikTok had a thing at 50K followers, you could put an ad in front of your TikTok.
ad in front of your or like an ad in front of your tweets on Twitter. Like
Yeah,
before
like
you
that-
can look at the
that would
tweet, you have to watch the ad.
That would bang. No, not even watch it, but like, okay, you know those ads that you get on TikTok where like you're scrolling?
Yeah.
Like imagine if whatever TikTok came next was like who got the ad revenue for that.
Yeah. And
Like
then
that
just,
would
like,
change
every
everything.
other like every other post is just an ad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be huge. That'd be crazy.
And a lot of the companies would they would start advertising on TikTok a lot more.
And then you just make it a small group. So maybe not every other one, but once you hit 100K followers on TikTok, you can get ads in front of your TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But before that, most TikToks are from people with under 100K. So realistically, the company wouldn't lose much money, but then those big creators would have an incentive to make a crap ton of TikToks.
Yeah, I mean,
because
I don't know what's in it for them. Why they're why all these big creators are making TikToks. I don't really know are they just doing because it's fun?
No, dude. I got 2K subs off my Storytime TikTok.
Yeah, but you're a YouTuber. I'm talking about for these people who just do TikTok. What's in it for them?
I know that if you live stream on TikTok, you can get
but I know. But for example, the one kid I was talking about earlier who has 100K on TikTok, he's made $150.
Oh my god.
What's the point?
It's not a good income. If it's gonna be your only income,
is he just doing it to
one.
be famous? I feel like that's what it is. They're just trying to be famous. They don't care about the money. They just want numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, if famous people make money, not only from TikTok, but other websites. If you're famous, you're gonna make money.
Those people who are the people who are used to not making money off of social media, if they keep not making money off of social media, it's not gonna feel weird to them. Us, moving to TikTok, not making anything is kind of weird because on YouTube we make ad revenue, but people who just are normal people, and then they just oh, I'm gonna start making TikToks. They don't even think about the money. You know?
Yeah.
Most YouTubers that do TikTok, they just do it for fun, because they already have money from YouTube. And TikTok
exactly.
is
No,
fun.
exactly. I agree. I don't think it necessarily needs to have money, but people are going to keep leaving TikTok for other things if TikTok doesn't have a way for them to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True.
Once you get famous on TikTok, your goal is to move those followers to somewhere else.
With sponsorships.
On YouTube,
TikTok, I feel isn't a sustainable source of whatever.
Exactly. But on YouTube, bro, yeah, it's cool to have Instagram followers, but I don't really care. You know what I mean? It's cool to have Instagram followers, but I don't care about Instagram followers. It's cool to have Twitter followers, but I don't really care.
Yeah, it's more just I guess I don't really use Instagram and Twitter in the way that some people do. I'm not actively trying to grow on Instagram or actively trying to grow on Twitter. I'm just kind of doing my thing on there because I get followers on there just from promoting it in my videos. It's more of a...
So it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, I can just do whatever I want on those places and not have to worry. I still get the same amount of followers. But it's more those people who are trying to grow that run into those issues.
I mean, people just use it to announce things and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of up to the creator to what they want to use their other social medias for. What I always try to do, I mean, on my Twitter and Instagram and stuff is what I think most YouTubers should do is make it very personable. Have your Instagram and Twitter heavily based around you, just so your fans grow more attached to you as a person, and that gives you a little bit it's a small amount, but it gives you a little bit more leeway in your YouTube content because the people who follow you on Instagram and Twitter, they're oh, I just like this guy because he's funny and I like who he is, and they don't have to worry about, oh, well, I only like this guy because he makes commentary videos, or I only like this guy because he makes Reddit videos. Obviously there are those people, but if you show your personality a little bit more on your other social media, then it has a lot of favors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just think it's also that's one thing that people will be oh, I really need to, I need to ask my Instagram what I should do on YouTube, and I'm kind of okay, the people that follow you on Instagram, the people that follow you on Instagram are your fans. They like you. Your subscribers and your Instagram followers are two different things. You know what I mean?
That's why those kinds of important updates I always would do on the community tab, because then you're asking your direct subscribers instead of just your real fans who go and follow you on Twitter and Instagram.
Very true.
Yeah.
And also because they use YouTube more, and that's your biggest platform for the most part.
Right. I mean. Yeah. Obviously, but I still like to do little, just kind of, I guess, small updates, or just ask kind of content questions on Instagram just to see the general response.
Yeah, I just do more like Q&A stuff on Instagram because it's just kind of like chill. I just like go in group chats and type dumb stuff because it's just kind of like, whatever.
Are you in a lot of group chats?
Instagram's cool. I get added to a ton. Like, this is a misconception that I feel like stan accounts have. They'll be like, "Oh, he's added to our group chat and he never types in here." I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm in like 400."
Yeah,
like I try to type into them as much
too.
as I can, but like I there's so many.
The thing is, I don't like typing in group chats because what happens is that then it's like they kind of expect you to keep coming back, and then it's just even if you say
the worst experience I ever had with group chats is there was a group chat that I would go in because I guess it was just the most active one, right? Like it was just the most active one. So whenever I would go to my DMs, it would just be the top one, and they would change the name, so I didn't realize it was the same chat every time. So I go in and I talk for like a couple minutes and I'd leave. And one day, man, I get this DM and it is paragraphs.
Oh,
paragraphs.
no.
Paragraphs. You don't appreciate your fans because you only ever go into this group chat. You never go into any of the other ones, and you only care about the people there. You don't care about any other of your fans. And I'm like, wait, I've only been in that one group chat? Like, I was like, hold on, what? I was so confused. And so come to find out, bro, like that group chat that I was typing in all the time was going to other group chats and like talking shit. Like, oh, he talks in our group chat. Like, he talks in our group chat. You guys must just suck.
Oh my
like,
God, bro. These stands are insane.
Bro. And so realistically, what was happening is I didn't know it was just that. Like, they would change the name. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're not paying that
really
much
hard.
attention.
And when it's like your fan accounts, right? Like, if I'm in a group chat with Dark Dom stands, the usernames are like Dark Dom fan and then like fan of Dark Dom. Like, they're so similar that you don't really know. Like, you can't really tell them apart very easily because it's all just your face and your name. Like, you don't really know. So I just never noticed that it was one chat. And then I apparently caused a gang war without meaning to.
Dude, that's kind of funny, to be honest, though. Like, the stands. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, stands get vicious. They are. When you mess with them, bro, they are not happy.
Stands are a lot like hate comments. Most of them are great, and you love your comments, right? Like, most stan accounts are fantastic. I don't have bad experiences. But the times where it is a bad experience is the worst experience of your life.
Well, because think about it, bro. Like, stans, those are people who are very passionate about you, and that just means that they have a very passionate personality. So when they believe something or they think something or they like something, they just full on, like, very passionate about it, very, like, intense about it.
I love it. Like,
right.
Don't get me wrong.
But that means when they get in arguments, they're very intense, bad arguments because they're all very passionate people.
No, exactly. Like 99% of stan accounts are great and they're fun to talk to and they're cool people.
Yep.
But the 1% that's crazy is really, really crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I really should talk about this that much, but have you ever gotten like weird DMs that are just like creepy almost?
I did have to tell a group chat to stop talking about the things they want to do to 𝗫𝗫 because I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Whenever I was in there, they'd be like, "Can you tell 𝗫𝗫 that I want to write his face?" And I'm like, "No, because you're 12 and that's my friend and he's like, a child too. This is really awkward. I don't like this."
Yeah, I mean,
that's my only like bad experience with messages.
Recently, I had a person. I don't know if I really want to go into too much detail, but like they started. So first it started off with a couple of DMs. They were like, "Yo, you were in my dream. That's crazy." And I was like, I didn't respond because I really don't know how I would respond to that. And they said it. And then a couple days later, they were like, "You were in my dream again. That's insane." Or something like that. And then they started tweeting at me.
But is it like the types of dreams that were?
I don't know. That's all. I don't know.
That's
all they said was I was in their dream. And so then I get a tweet the day, like a month or so later, maybe a couple weeks, and it's like something about like I no joke want to kidnap Dark Dom or something, and they added me. They're like, "Yo, I no joke want to kidnap him."
And you're like, well, that's kind of a weird joke,
and
but whatever.
No, and I, because they had been DMing me, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of like weird, like oddly attached sort of stuff, like. And I responded to the tweet, and I was like, WTF, because I was just kind of weirded out.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to find the DM right now. So sorry if I'm like stalling, but it's a couple of days later. Everything goes by. I think it's fine, and then I get this massive paragraph from the person. I'm gonna try to figure it out so I can read it. They said, okay, here it is. They said, okay, so you won't respond to me anyway. I'm just gonna tell you this, LMAO. I'm very tired of loving you for months, and it won't go away. I swear I'm going to go commit die or something because you either make me depressed or you drive me crazy. LMAO, I hate you so much, but I love you at the same time. I feel like I'm going to like you forever, dude. This kind of cringe, but I don't know. I'm just tired. I hate myself. Also, I'm sorry for tweeting creepy stuff at you, in quotations, because that's what I said. And then I'm getting big sad right now, sad face. Sometimes I cry when I watch you, but then 2 minutes of crying, I stop crying, and then I'm happy. I'm shaking so much right now. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I would completely understand if you told me to go away because no one wants to read this. This is probably creepy too on second thought. I'm happy right now, and it's 1:53 a.m., and I haven't slept anything, and I'm just a creep at this point, LMAO, but I would pretty much do anything to get you. This is weird AF. I'm just going to delete Twitter after this. I'm sorry, dude. I just can't with you, LMAO. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thanks, love you, bye. Okay, on second thought, I'm sad. That was all.
It's not done?
No, that was it. On second thought, I'm sad. That was all one sentence.
Dude, that's a fucking, like, stalker.
Yeah, no, and now I remember. The one thing they tweeted me before they said they wanted to kidnap me was they tweeted at me like 3 times if I was cool with them printing pictures of me.
What? Fucking run.
They were like, no.
Keeping it a buck. That's not creepy alone, but with everything else, that's super
right.
weird.
No, so they're like, yo, is it cool if I print? They didn't. Okay, the way I'm talking about it is, it sounds like they were super chill about it. Like, yo, is it cool if I? Nah, they weren't like that. They were like,
yo, I'm a big fan. I'm putting all my YouTubers on my binder. Like my favorite YouTubers. Is it cool?
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. It was just, hey, at @𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, can I print pictures of you? And I was just like. I didn't respond, and they tweeted at me like 3 times. And then I got the kidnap tweet, and then I got that DM. And I was like, this person needs help.
Is your window locked right now, bro? You might want to...
Yeah, fucking check into the bed.
I responded. I said, hey, I'm sure you're a nice person and your heart's in the right place, but this isn't the way you should go about reaching out to someone you're a fan of. It comes off as very obsessive and creepy and will pretty much drive anyone away. I recommend to maybe get some professional help because it kind of sounds like you need it.
Professional help.
And then I said, your energy would be much better placed in another aspect of your life. And then they said,
no, but like it's that is like 1 in a million. But most stands are like, hey Dom, big fan. How's your day? Like they're so chill.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, you get someone that's like, hey Dom, I found your address. I would lock your door tonight if you were smart. Like you're like, what?
Well, and their @ was kind of ironic. I don't want to say their @ but I'll put it in chat. This was their Twitter @
This had to like something with you.
Oh my goodness, that is funny.
Wait, is that on Twitter or Instagram?
Yeah, that was their Twitter @
now.
I want to check it out. Hold up.
Yeah. I don't know if that's their @
That is
anymore.
the most ironic @ I have ever seen in my life.
No.
Because they would reply to the same. They would reply to the same. Like all my tweets with the same picture, but it's just kind of an ironic.
That is funny.
Yeah. So, that was my crazy experience. If any of you people listening happen to know this person, please don't message them. It sounds like they actually need.
We haven't said their name.
Right, I know, but people might know who I'm talking about. You know?
By the way,
it's @Scrubby on Instagram. You should go follow them and leave hate comments, please.
Their Twitter is not pressing anymore.
Yeah, their Scrubby is their Scrubby. Their Twitter is @Scrubby_69.
You should
Yeah,
follow
go
it.
follow it.
And
Leave hate
like all the
comments on his
tweets.
tweets.
Yeah, leave hate comments on every tweet and retweet every tweet so more people know how creepy they are.
Every tweet that he says everyone's incredible, just leave a hate comment under it.
Honestly, people clown that tweet so much.
Why?
But
That's a nice
I think
tweet.
it's like, yo, bro, first of all, I do appreciate the people that watch my videos. You know, like, my channel is definitely not as poppin' as it once was. So, like, I appreciate the people that are here more. You know what I mean? Because it's like, damn, they're sticking around through, like, this rough time. But, 2, I don't know. I just think it's like, bro, this sounds so corny, but, like, bro, Man, sometimes you just need to be reminded that you're great and like someone appreciates you.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I totally get it. I totally get it while I'm eating these Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Yeah, I totally get it. I definitely know what you mean.
Why the fuck did you say Chick-fil-A waffle fries?
You're gonna need.
I don't know, because Kyle's gonna get mad at me for eating.
You're gonna need to toss us about $3,000 for the sponsor you just got. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. He's the CEO of Chicken is actually DMing me right now. Yeah, but no, I know what you mean. I mean, I feel like it just, I don't know, dude. People.
Fan accounts are weird, honestly.
No, not. Okay, some are right.
Yeah.
Really, really obsessive ones, like the ones that make the edits of you, and you don't even know how they got some of the pictures.
Facts.
And but the ones that are just like normal, I mean, I don't care about. I mean, okay.
No, I love. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I love edits. I really do. I think they're sick.
I do too, but I kind of find it weird when they get pictures of me that I don't know how they get because I never sent them to anyone.
I remember probably my 4th or 5th like edit that I saw. There was like my Facebook profile picture that I had never posted, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
How did they get this? Like, I had no idea.
No, I've had edits where they get stuff from my private Instagram, which is like my personal Instagram that I, have for like people that I know in real life, like at my school and, family and stuff like that. And they got a picture from there. And I was like, how? That's a private account. I mean, maybe I accidentally accepted them as a follower. I was really like,
don't we follow? Don't some of us follow you though?
What?
Like, do I follow it? I feel like I do.
I don't think you do.
I don't know, but like that's how some people found like Benji's personal Instagram is like I followed it because I don't have a personal Instagram, like that's just my Instagram.
Yeah.
So like maybe it was something like that, like somebody who you followed it type of thing.
Most likely.
Yeah. I don't really know, but it was kind of weird. I mean, it was still a good edit, but it was only like one of the pictures. But
Jesus.
Have you ever gotten any weird messages, Suey?
Sometimes people are like, some girl asked me for like they asked to send me ass pics, and that was like our first DM. I didn't reply to it because it was weird, and like when they call me daddy in the Skuffed server, I go in bullshit sometimes, and they say like daddy, and it's really fucking creepy.
Oh yeah, in the Skuffed server.
Yep. It's so fucking
in the
creepy.
Skuffed Discord server.
Which you guys
head
totally
on over
join.
to the Skuffed Discord
Link in the description.
server. It would be the best time for the ability to join a Discord server. Now, Suey, what are some of the perks that people get by joining our Discord server?
Absolutely nothing, but you get updates in the podcasts.
No. Here's a lot of perks that you can get. You can, 1, talk to us because we almost always never talk in chat. Number 2. Yeah, Suey does. Actually, I do too. Ryan really doesn't, and neither does Kyle.
I'm going through and leaving all these Discord servers that I'm in.
Yeah,
dude,
I'm in so many.
You can get different ranks for your activity on the server. There's music channels and general voice channels and talk to other people who also listen to this terrible podcast.
And you can interact and make brand new friends.
Yeah. Right? Who doesn't like making friends? Yeah.
Friends.
Clap it up for friends. Yeah.
Yeah, friends.
Let's go, champ!
Does that play in your Audacity?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go, champ.
Let's go,
Man,
champ.
that guy probably is crying now.
Dude, have you seen the video?
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
He's like, he went, champ.
Next time, champ.
It's like first it's let's go, and then it's he went, champ. He went.
Oh, now I get it. That's so fucking stupid.
I hate these sometimes.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of happy that Logan took an L in that fight.
Okay. But like, Scrubby isn't. I know he's not.
I don't really care to be.
Didn't you bet 10K?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but like, okay. That sucks.
Wow. Everybody's going to be like, wow, this guy's so prestigious.
No, it's not prestigious. Like, I guess, okay, here's my thing about betting money.
10K.
Anytime you bet money, you just have to assume it's gone. You know what I mean? It's like I
Yeah.
didn't really have like once I bet it, I was kind of like, well, if it's gone, then it's gone. Like I did it.
Right.
It's not like oh, it sucks that I lost a lot of money. Like yeah, I lost a lot of money, but okay, I lost a lot of money. Like what am I gonna do about it?
Right.
Nothing. No reason to get upset because like I as an adult made a bet and I lost, and that's on me, and that sucks, dick.
And you wouldn't
But I
have
ain't
made a
gonna
bet
be
if
a
you
bitch.
couldn't lose it. Like if you were like, I can't lose this
Exactly.
10K, then you wouldn't have made
Yeah,
the bet.
if I was like, if I lose this, my house is getting repossessed by the bank. Like then I wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you were like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really need this 10K. I'll just bet it.
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds so douchey. That's not. Okay, it wasn't like that, but like it was. Like
But
that.
was it or was it not?
It was more of a.
Oh, look at this!
Okay,
look
yeah,
at this
it was
extra 10K laying around my house. I'll just bet this, I guess.
It wasn't even. Oh fuck!
It's okay, bro. Be proud of the fact that you make a lot of money.
I just stole all of Cyrus's Supreme and fucking sold it. That's how I made the bet.
That's all he has, bro. All he has is his Supreme.
Yeah,
You take us one thing that's dear to him, his Supreme
Yep.
hoodies.
because he doesn't talk to any of us anymore.
Oh, live
Got him!
call-outs. Live call-outs
Shots have
on Live
been
on the
fired.
Skuffed Podcast.
Shots have been fired, ladies and gentlemen.
When he
I'm-
comes
I'm
back,
pretty
it's gonna
sure
be something.
Cyrus and Bumpkin split the 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were talking about doing that.
Yeah,
I robbed Bumpkin the other day, actually.
you did.
Oh my god.
How?
Yes. I walked into his house and just beat him relentlessly with
He's
a
like,
sock full of Vaseline.
Ryan, how'd you find my house? And he just is like,
Yeah.
no time to. He just runs over and starts beating
I
him up.
remember this one time somebody stole Bumpkin's wallet, I think, and we were making fun of him for it ever since.
Someone stole. Okay, this is a funny story. I hope he doesn't mind me telling this. Bumpkin. One time he DMs me on Instagram and he goes, "My dad got robbed," and I laughed because I was like, I thought it was a joke. Like I thought it was not real, but like his dad actually got robbed, and I was just like, "Oh, that's funny."
And he's like,
Bro, okay,
bro,
listen.
not funny, man.
If I DM'd you right now, no context, my dad got robbed, you would think it was a joke.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I felt like
Right,
a dick
'cause it's
afterwards.
just
'cause I was
so
like,
it's so out of the blue.
Yeah. It's like
It's so
no
random.
context either. It's
you're
just
like,
my dad got robbed.
If you like if Dom was like, "I'm in a tornado," you're like, "No, you're not." If he was actually floating around a tornado,
I'm like, I am going to die. I have stage 4
yes.
pancreatic cancer. You're just like,
yeah, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure you do," but
and then you just hear,
I remember I read this Reddit post one time, and this is just so cringe. So it was April Fool's. And I guess this guy, he had never really been super popular with his wife's family, you know? So it's April Fool's, and they're big pranksters. So he just assumed that they were going to do a prank. This is so bad. Are you ready?
yeah.
So he goes over and for a family dinner that they had planned, and his brother-in-law sits him down with his wife, so his brother-in-law and his wife and like the whole family, and says, "My wife's been cheating on me. We're getting a divorce. We don't know where the kids are going to be custody-wise." And the guy goes, "Oh, you're not getting me. I'm not falling for it." And it wasn't a joke.
Oh,
It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a joke.
The look on his face after he realized it wasn't a joke must have been priceless.
Yeah, like imagine, Sue, you sit down with your girlfriend's brother and his wife, and he's like, "Yeah, she cheated on me, and I don't know if any of the kids are mine." And you're like, "Nice one, bro. Sucks to suck." Like, oh, the
God.
level of cringe that must have been in that room, bro.
That
Dude,
must have been awkward.
The uncomfortability. What?
Uncomfortable validity? I don't
Yes.
Even, uncomfortable. I don't think. I don't even know how to
Darkmanius.
pronounce
Darkmonius.
Interesting nebulations Trenfolius.
But that's some next level cringe. What's the cringiest thing you guys have ever done? Like, what's something you look back on and you're like, I hate myself?
Put myself in public 100%.
Really?
Please.
Tell that
Dude,
story.
I was a kid. I was like 5. I was in the zoo in Cuba. I was just walking and I shed myself.
That was the cringiest thing you've ever done.
That's the
That I
cringe
can
that people
remember,
know that
yeah.
you shit
I
yourself?
pooped myself in a
probably.
library once, bro. That's not my.
That's not yours. It gets worse than shitting in a library for you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I wasn't
bad.
even
That's
embarrassed,
pretty-
bro. I just kind of like walked
Yeah.
over to the bathroom with the poop hanging down my pants. And I was like,
Oh, I ate it.
Oh.
I'm playing.
Well,
I'm
then
playing. I'm playing.
Nah, bro.
That's a weird thing to play with. You played with it?
Yeah. That's what he said when his mom asked him what he was doing. He's like, I'm playing.
All right, Dom. What's your cringiest, bro?
Okay. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really have one.
I mean, I have a lot of. It's kind of the opposite. I actually have way too many.
But you can't
Say
pick
one.
which one was the worst. You're like, oh, I can't remember which one was my weakest.
It's almost like I have so many that I'm like forgetting some. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not. It's just like moments that like sometimes I'm just sitting alone in my room and I'm like thinking about like remember the time that I did that and then I'm just like I can't believe I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do about it now, and I just can't get my mind off of it. I'm like, I really can't believe I actually did that.
That's my cringiest moment. I've never told it on Scrubs because I'm too embarrassed. So like this is an exclusive for you SkuffedCast listeners, you know. But so when I was like 14, I was a freshman in high school, and there was this girl that I liked, and she was also a freshman. So we're like two 14-year-olds, and 14-year-olds aren't exactly like, you know, the most socially aware people. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're at a football game, and the way our like bleachers were, there was like bleachers, and then there was like this little area where people would just kind of stand and talk and hang out, like if you weren't sitting down watching the game. And me and her were going to kiss, and she was super nervous. So like we were hugging, facing each other, right? And so she was like, this is so bad.
Awkward energy
So we're
runs
standing
through the
there.
air, dude.
Awkward energy is running through the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were like kind of gathered around us, like her friends and
So
stuff.
God.
but like you know
Now
what
the
I'm talking
pressure's
about.
on.
hyping it up. They're
No,
hyping it
that
up.
that part's weird, like hyping it up. But like you've never been like with your crush and all your boys are like, kiss her, bro, like bro, kiss her. Like it was like that. And so there's this crowd, and she like was taking a long time to be like ready to kiss me, you know? Like it wasn't like she was like, I don't want to kiss you. Like she was like, no, I want to kiss you. Just like give me a second. So we're standing here, and so more of our friends walked up. So now there's like a big group around us, right?
Oh no! Oh no!
All of the like seniors, like sophomores, juniors, upperclassmen see a crowd of people in a circle, and what do they think's going on in the center?
Fight.
So they scream fight, and like hundreds of people are now around us.
Oh no!
Senior-
This is a true story.
I swear to God, I can show you an Instagram picture of the event.
Do it.
So a senior pushes through the crowd and goes, "You guys aren't fighting?" And then I kissed her, bro, and he went, "What the fuck?" And Jess was like, "There's no fight. It's just two freshmen kissing." And everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And like, boo, like it was so.
That's kind of funny. That wasn't even embarrassing. That's kind of funny,
Dude,
Okay,
for him, it was
your entire
embarrassing.
school crowds around you
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they think
yeah.
that you're in a fight, and they get to the middle, and your girlfriend won't kiss you, and that's why everybody's crowded around you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. The only time
Yeah.
I could think of that is kind of embarrassing for me was when I was at an ice skating rink, and I was just doing my thing, and I kind of started to get kind of cocky, and I was going pretty fast on the skates, and this fat kid comes along and just slams into me, and I go flying onto the ground. My two front teeth dig into the ice, and I bust both of my lips and my inside of my gums like crazy. And this pool of blood just spills out into the ice. This massive stain.
Fuck.
And everybody gathers around me. And then I'm like, everyone's like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Does it look like I'm okay? There's a giant pool of blood in the ice." Literally.
And then like blood doesn't like dissipate on ice, so it just kept pooling, huh?
Yeah, no,
like a huge pool.
My lip, like my teeth were, it was so bad, and then my lips were, and my ice. Oh, I can't even say it. My mouth was like all numb, so I literally thought all of my teeth had fallen out because I couldn't feel them. I was like, "My teeth good?" and I got up and went to the first aid, and literally everybody was staring at me, and there was this giant pool of blood like soaked into the ice. It's just this giant red dot in the ice skating rink, and it was so bad.
Oh no.
I don't even know how bad that poor fat kid felt when he just dude, he was like not looking where he was going though. It was 100% his fault.
So no, but like it wasn't like intentional. Though.
No. It was an accident.
Fuck this kid.
Yeah, it was an accident. I mean, it was like already a busy day, and then there was like this ice skating camp that came, and that.
Oh, so it was already really busy.
Yeah, it was a pretty busy day, and he was just kind of like being reckless, and he wasn't watching where he was going, and he just slams into me, and like.
Oh no.
Dude, I still have the scars on the inside of my lip.
Oh no.
Like,
that's pretty bad.
I no joke still have them on the inside of my lip. The scars are
No
still
joke,
there.
no scam?
I had no joke, no scam, guys. And I had to eat McDonald's pancakes and like McDonald's strawberry banana
You just
smoothies every
couldn't,
day.
Like swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Whoa.
not that I couldn't swallow. I couldn't
No, like your teeth were fucked.
Well,
Like,
no,
your
my
mouth
teeth
fucked.
my teeth ended up being fine, but my lips were messed up and my gums were messed up.
That's crazy.
And-
That's fucking ow.
No. And near the end of it, it got to the point where like the kind of like cuts healed, but I still had the scars. But I was drooling like crazy, and I couldn't close my mouth because like all of the saliva. And I no joke, like I was hanging out with some of my neighborhood friends, and I just had my mouth open with this stream of drool just coming down because I couldn't do anything about it. I was,
This
and
just
my
sounds
lips were all,
painful.
my lips were. I
It
looked
just
like I
keeps
did.
getting worse.
It looks like I did the Kylie Jenner lip challenge.
This
My lips
sounds
were
like
huge.
something from 𝗍𝗏𝗏.
Dude. Yeah, bro. Call me like Frankie or Paige, dude. I swear.
Yo, no cap, unrelated, but Dom will enjoy talking about this. 𝗍𝗏𝗏 kind of goes hard.
It does. It goes hard.
It really
I love
does.
𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏, bro. I love 𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏.
For you guys who don't know what we're talking about, it's the Disney show Jake Paul.
I
was
know
on.
what it is. I know what it is.
No, but like that was just for like listeners.
Yeah, it's a
But
show
it's
about like YouTubers, kind of. I mean, they're like, it's not
It's
literally.
YouTube.
It's not like actually YouTube. It's called 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but it's basically YouTube. And
Like YouTube.
for like the average viewer, I don't know how much fun it is to watch, but like I'm telling you guys, as a YouTuber,
It is the funniest
Yeah.
show. Bro, they had an episode about getting canceled, Suey. Like,
and they had an episode about stands too.
yeah, they had an episode about stands. They had an episode about collabs.
Hate
Like,
comments.
it was hate comments. Like it's just funny because
Bro.
they're like, oh yeah,
And it's so heavily exaggerated. Like for the
Oh
hate
my
comments
God.
one, they saw this hate comment. They did 2 clicks, got this dude's IP, and went to their house because they said
What?
"boo Frankie." They said "boo 𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏." That was the comment. Boo 𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
it was boo 𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and they were like, we need to dox this kid. Like it was so out of nowhere, bro.
And
for
then
no reason.
and then Paige deletes this girl's video in like 1 click.
Yeah. So this girl's like, I just finished editing, and she's like, oh okay, and then she like touches the computer for a second, not very long, and she hands it back, and she's like, my video's deleted.
She deleted her entire video in 1 click.
The editing, the Vegas file, all the original files, everything.
She emptied the
gone.
trash too, bro. She didn't even just drag it in there. She emptied it.
Dude, it sounds like a shit show.
And then like when
No, that's why it's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's like about relatable shit. You know what I mean?
it's
Like in the
relatable for
canceled
us
one.
because it's so like it's relatable, but it's
It's
also
so-
exaggerated because it's totally not how it actually is.
Yeah, no, it's like, imagine if somebody that knew nothing about YouTube like made a movie or like a TV show about YouTube. Like that's exactly what it is. Like on the canceled episode, Suey, this channel has 13,000 subscribers. 𝗍𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, 13,000. It's a tiny channel. A guy with 5 million subscribers makes an exposed video on that.
I think it's 8 million views.
It gets 8 million views. Like it was like, what are you? It, like 8 million views in a day. Like it wasn't even like
Yeah.
It was like. And we're like, what? And then, so they get exposed by somebody with 5 million subs. How many subs do you think you'd gain from that, Suey?
20K.
A lot. Yeah, 2,000.
They gave 2,000, and the dude got his trophy broken because
And then they exposed him.
yeah,
So
they
not
live
only did
streamed
they
and
get
exposed him.
exposed-
They pranked him.
Yeah, so they literally like expose a 5 million sub YouTuber for being a sociopath, get exposed by a 5 million sub YouTuber, swing back and like win the fight, right? And then
Like,
only gain
that's
2K
some massive drama. That would be on like
Yeah.
and that's
Dude,
took
that's
place
some-
over like 3 days. This was a
Yeah.
short-lived drama.
That's like some
And
James
then no one ever
Charles
talks
shit.
about it again.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
insane.
And no one ever talked about it again.
No,
like, it was like,
and the guy just
next
doesn't show
day,
up in
like,
any
nothing.
more episodes. He's just
Yeah,
gone.
the guy just like he deleted his channel. He had 5 million subs. He's like, fuck it, I got exposed.
he
Like,
just bought a
quit.
Leafy and just dipped.
It was
He
the
never uploaded it.
weirdest. Like, it's just a funny show, but I highly recommend that you guys do it too because Jake Paul is the worst actor I have ever seen.
Your
in my entire life.
subscribers, they're dropping fast.
Oh, and then they're assholes. We're going on for about 𝗲𝗏𝗏 for a long time. Dom, talk about our love for Bernie, bro.
Okay, yeah. So there's this little kid in the show called Bernie, right? And he's like the one person in 𝗲𝗏𝗏 that doesn't make videos because 𝗲𝗏𝗏 is kind of like YouTube headquarters if all the YouTubers lived in YouTube headquarters.
If all the YouTubers went to one high school, basically.
Yeah.
Like literally every YouTuber.
And they all just kind of like hung out and just did collabs with each other and they all had their own studio. That's what 𝗲𝗏𝗏 is, right? So Bernie is this kid that's like he's like he wants to be a manager and everybody makes fun of him because he's like 9 and no one takes him seriously. But this dude, I don't know why everybody makes fun of him because this guy signed Jake Paul as his first client. And then he went on and got like all these people and he became the boss of 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. And people still didn't take him seriously. And he hooked Bernie, or he hooked Frank, he hooked 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. Oh, he became the boss of 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏, that's what I meant to say. He hooked 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 up.
So imagine a 13-year-old with Jake Paul as his client in charge of YouTube.
Yeah, no, and he hooked up 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏, the two 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 girls, with like a live show, and they have 13K. This kid is insane.
He got them a tour. Yeah, he's nasty. He's the greatest manager ever, and they're always like, he's so annoying. He's so stupid. And it's like, what?
They leave him out of
Bitch.
everything, too. I would
Bro.
love to have this kid as a manager. Are you kidding me?
My manager calls me back once a week if I'm lucky. Like, I wish that my manager was calling up, hello, Staples Center. I would love to get Scrubby a job. Please pay my client. And they went, okay. Like, that would be crazy.
It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that at all. It's the opposite.
No!
It's a complete
Exactly.
opposite.
Dude, but they're like so mean to this kid. Like,
Dude,
there's one episode where they're like, he's an idiot. He never thinks for himself. If we just compliment him, he does whatever we want.
Like, they
it's
just
like
take
they're
advantage of him
mean.
for a whole episode. It's like,
God
this guy gave you
damn.
so much.
What a pair of
It's kind of
bitches.
sad.
Yeah, it was just like, and you're like, what am I watching?
I
It is the
know.
weirdest.
And literally, me and
Weirdest.
Ryan have talked almost every day for the past week just because of 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Like, oh, damn it. That's it? I thought we were just becoming friends, bro.
Nah, I mean that, but bro, think about it. I mean, 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a huge reason.
That and our Christmas movies, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys,
Nah, but-
you guys gotta say something.
What?
You guys gotta come out with something. Like, feel like it's a little more than just that, you know?
Nah, bro.
Oh, nah. There's other people there. They're just irrelevant.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just kind of talking in terms of the podcast, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I mean, we really be watching 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for hours just to bond with the boys,
Yep.
and then we watch terrible Christmas movies. Like yesterday, we watched Jingle All the Way, which is just a
And
absolute.
that movie makes no sense.
It is
at all.
chaos. It is insane. Literally, it's crazy.
I don't
It
even.
is the weirdest. Like, that was the weirdest Christmas movie
I don't know.
ever-
I think Christmas with the
the
Cranks
mo-
was pretty bad too.
No. Okay, but Christmas with the Cranks, like, at least, like, that one followed a little bit of, like, a plot. This movie was literally Arnold Schwarzenegger has a kid that doesn't have a German accent, and he doesn't get him a toy. So him and a mailman break into a toy store and get arrested by Santa Clauses to get hustled to go buy this toy. And then the Santa Claus get busted by the SWAT team for running a smuggling operation. And Arnold
pyramid
Schwarzenegger, dude, Arnold Schwarzenegger pretends to be a cop, and they let him go. But when he's leaving, the mailman
first
tries
of
to
all,
run him over with his car.
He
It's
takes on like
what?
50 Santas in the workshop.
What the fuck? My head hurts.
And then, like, the mailman tries to hit him with his car, and then he, like, runs into this building
forget
to get
about
away
Ted.
from the mailman trying to kill him. And then, and the entire time this is going on, some dude is trying to bang his wife. No joke.
So
Like,
a fucking-
and so he runs into this building, and then that happens to be the building where they're getting the character that he's trying to buy's toys parade float. and he gets to play the character.
And he literally fights the mailman as the villain.
In the parade, and then the mailman pretends to be the villain. And it happens to be that if you are the guy playing the character,
fuck?
you get a free toy, and you can give it to any kid you want. And he's like, I pick my son, and then the mailman is dressed as the bad guy.
And he almost kills the kid's son.
They're fighting, right? And then his son gets the toy, so his son runs away from the bad guy and is climbing on top of a skyscraper. And the villain is trying to shake the kid off the side of the building so he can get the toy.
What
So he can
the
get the toy
for an action figure.
And then the kid gets away, and all the cops are everywhere now. And the mailman walks up to Arnold Schwarzenegger, who just watched the guy try to kill his kid, and goes, "Damn, I sure am sorry about Christmas. I wish my son could have the toy." And Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid that just almost died for this toy goes, "Here you go, mister," and gives it to him. And that's the movie.
And he's going to jail. The guy is literally going to jail. He got arrested.
No, he doesn't even get. No, he doesn't. They let him go. They're like, "Oh, he got the toy. He's in handcuffs." The kid gives him the toy, and the cops uncuff him. And they're like, well, he got the Turbo Man doll.
He almost killed the
You're
kid.
good.
But who
Dude,
cares?
But the kid gave him a toy, so you're not going to prison.
And
then,
somehow the kid doesn't realize that it's his dad, even though this Turbo Man.
No, until he takes off the mask.
Right.
Remember?
Even though like he has a thick accent that literally is like you can easily distinguish it as Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he's wearing this like helmet that you can see his eyes.
Yeah.
It's like obviously him. And his son doesn't even know that it's him until he takes it off. And he has this voice changer that barely changes his voice. Like
it's the weirdest. And at the end, you're supposed, after all of that, Sui, you know what they want you to think?
What?
I love Christmas.
I'm
Fuck
so
that.
invested in the Christmas spirit now.
Dude, at that point, fuck Christmas.
Bro, like it is the Dom, correct me if I'm wrong. I did a pretty accurate summary.
No, that was
of
literally
movie.
the entire movie in like less than a minute or however long that took. That was
the movie.
That was the movie. No, Andy, did you talk about the part where he chased the kid down in the mall and like tried to
and then
beat him up?
And then there's like a raffle for this toy, and there's a ball, and the ball starts to roll through the mall, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is like punching through glass windows to get this ball, and then he jumps.
There's literally a mob like at the store, and they all like.
And so he like falls off of the top floor of the mall into a ball pit on the bottom floor of the mall, and a kid has the ball. So Arnold Schwarzenegger grabs the kid, a stranger's kid, after jumping from the second floor of the mall, and is like, "Give me that!" And then every mom in the mall starts hitting them with their purse. and then he walks away from the kid, and the moms stop beating him, and he goes, "I'm sorry." And then the moms ignore him. They don't don't respond.
Care. They're just like whatever.
And then they walk away, and you're like, "What, Bumpkin?" Anyways, but then he just leaves the mall. It is the weirdest movie ever.
Yeah. And he has this fight with the mailman guy in the bar when they. Wait, hold on. They go
There's
to
a bar fight.
No, listen. They go to so while they're at the bar, they hear on the TV that the radio guy is like, if you can name all 8 reindeer, then you can get a free one of these action figures. And they immediately start trying to call this guy's radio station, but the mailman and him get into a fight, and they start beating each other up, and they tear the phone out of the like box, right? So what they do is they run to the station where the guy is doing the thing, and they
live,
and they break down his door, and he starts screaming and calls the police, and then he's like,
"Where is the toy? I got all of the I got all of the reindeer."
And he's like, "It's not that simple. It's just he'll get it eventually." The mailman breaks in.
Like a free certificate.
And he's like, "I have a bomb in this bag."
Yeah, the mailman has a bomb.
He says, "No." He's like, "Yeah." Obviously he's a mailman, right? So he has a big bag of letters and boxes and stuff. He pulls out a box. He shows it to Arnold and the guy, and he's like, "If you don't give me this toy right now, I will blow this bomb up. And this is a bomb." And they start screaming, and then he fights the guy. The police show up because the guy called him before it. They do like a little diversion to get away from the police. and he pulls out another thing, and he's like, this is a bomb, right? The first package wasn't actually a bomb. So you're like, okay, well, the second one shouldn't be a bomb either because he's just trying to get away from the police, right? They both get away from the police, and it turns out to actually be a bomb. This guy actually had a bomb in his bag.
This is Jingle All the Way. This is actually the summary of Jingle All the Way. That is not a joke.
No.
That is the movie. There is a mailman who pretends to be a terrorist, becomes an actual terrorist, chases Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid while someone's trying to bang his wife, almost kills the kid, gets arrested by the police for almost killing a kid, gets on the ground and is like, dang, the spirit of Christmas is, I don't know, apparently carry a bomb with you at all times. The kid gives him a toy, and the cops go, oh, it's cool, don't sweat it, and then let the terrorist mailman go.
Oh my God.
That sounds like an acid trip. What the fuck?
It was crazy. It was a crazy movie
ever.
I don't even know if it classifies as a Christmas movie at that point. It's more of an action movie.
No, like I cannot believe at the end of that movie they wanted people to walk away going,
oh, that was
I
so
love
wholesome.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas is a great holiday.
What?
Yeah.
But on that sweet note, we're going to end the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a very nice hour. I appreciate all of you listeners for tuning into this episode of the Skuffed Cast.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if you missed Kyle. He just wasn't around this time.
He'll be back.
Nobody is typing
next
that
one.
comment.
He'll be back. He'll be back if he
Hopefully.
doesn't get mauled by a bear on his camping trip. So thank you all for listening. If you did listen all the way through to this point, comment
𝗲𝗷
Schwarzenegger.
𝗲𝗷 Schwarzenegger.
Comment Arnold Schwarzenegger. And with that being said, thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.